Here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. It's Darius Slayton with the return. He dodged the tackle. They can't stop him. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. His first throw is an interception. DeMar Hamlin picks it up. And the Cowboys have an early opportunity. That's an interception on the game's first series. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue. You can get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Has him on a quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
He's got it along the sidelines. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Taking a chance at the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, it just couldn't quite hang on.
Well, he'll be brought down at about the 29. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. It's on the in route. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Third down run with blue. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. To throw now is Sanders. Hits him on the out route. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Viking 18. Let's go, 18 Cardinal. 8.
To the air, Sanders. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they have 3rd and short. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slate, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. McGill gets blue. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and the end zone as a result.
Operate out and kick this one away. Slayton with the return. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. The give right side. It's Scatterbo. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Darts out of the shotgun. He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. There's long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Dark from the pistol. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. The pistol will give us Scatterbo. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
With the gun this time, here's Dart. This is Cox. That's Slayton. Touchdown, New York! The Giants reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
They'll try it on the ground. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. You know, ready to send this away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 7-point lead in the first. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys blow their lead to 8. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Slayton with a return. Here's a reverse. Jukes away from one. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Driving forward with Scatterboot. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Go play action. Here's Dart. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Luke Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Donovan Wilson picks it up.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. He gets the handoff. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He completes it in traffic. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, you came up with a big-time catch.
Well, anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator is going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long, not going to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. The field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Here we go.
They'll go. It's Sanders. He finds him beyond the marker. He's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
And here he goes on the boot. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch.
Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! And he's brought down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown.
And that block's going to take a little bit of the sting away from giving up the touchdown. I'll tell you, that's exactly, if you're on that special teams unit, how you want to start this game. Playing hard, executing well, and putting a little seed of doubt and thought on the special teams unit on the other side.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. On the handoff, here's Scatterberg. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. One play action with Darts. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. He's going to get this up to about the 28. Very close to picking up that first down. The Giants using their first timeout. This is our last play of the quarter. It's Scatterberg on third. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They've left their offense out there. They're going for this on 4th down. And they'll mark him down there after the dive. It's a gain of 4 there. And the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Blitz coming. Here's Darts. Up by Theo Johnson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. And now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
Ready, set.
The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Play action, Sanders. Schoonmaker's there to haul it in. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call pretty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Let's go now.
They're going play action. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to get
Ready, steady.
with a gun. Here's Sanders. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
27, Giants 6. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Tracy on the return. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Running with Scannaboo. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not.
You ain't never been a skate town. On no national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in the stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a few. Like Tupac, I seen a bunch of mean guys in a bandana tie, throwing on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. Hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it and ride through the Sundays, say a parking lot prayer, no. I just wanna kick back, relax. Shout it in the Monday. How about the seat slide? It's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap by, bring it right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I bend, I see the from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me. They don't even know that we way too deep. I'm from the west and they from the east, and all white tees looking like sheep. I don't even wanna get sneaks. We throwing up 4s and 1s and 3s. It's talking about west end, what's happening? Hey, we just pulled up the Moreland, bro. Where you at? Southside, Clayco, throw that.
You ain't never been to skate town. On no national, you know it go down. You ain't never been to Cascade. On the west side, up in LK. You ain't never been to Golden Glide. It's in the day. You ain't never been to Sparkle. Sliding with
This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body yada yada. Shorty got that body yada yada. No ties, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Now, this thing gets marked where it went out of bounds, so they're going to have really good starting field position near midfield. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. From the 46, here's the second down and 9. Here's Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. George Pickens, his intended receiver there. Third down here. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw now. Here's Sanders. Able to hit his target Lamb. And he's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. Fourth down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. Daniels looking to throw. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it second down. Off the play fake. Daniels. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the 37-yard line.
Come on.
To throw is Sanders. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Cowboys, first down.
Let's go now.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass complete, George Pickens with it. And they'll get him down as as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The Cowboys at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 1. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Samuel going to go in motion right. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. Shifts by him. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. They get 17 there. Good for a Commander's first down. To throw is Daniels. He dumps this one off here to Hall. You look at this Cowboy defense. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week. That pressure on the QB is key. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. They need to get this to the 24 on third down. Now Daniels. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And Gay missed it. Pulled it off to the left. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Looked like he might have overcompensated there for being on the right hash because you've got to make sure you get the angle right. But that time he started it too far left and winds up hooking it way too far.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pickens on the slant. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Pass taken in. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's Washington that scoops it up.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Sanders to throw. Going right back to Ferguson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They'll run up the middle here with Bloom. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing, Sanders. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Sanders. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Sanders. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 34-yard line. Throwing again at Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 25, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll go right back to Lane. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. That's complete right around the 8. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Ready?
Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Sanders. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. Touchdown! George Pickens, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they've climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season they could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Fighting through, he's got space. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner, and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37. They'll give to Hall. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Let's go now.
To the air goes Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8.
Ready, break.
Daniels looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's good for Washington. 1st down.
Come on. Hey.
1st and
Fix
goal.
the eagle.
At the
Fix the
9-yard
eagle.
line.
Here's Daniels. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
timeout set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try to
Touchdown, Cowboys! CeeDee Lamb, 72 yards. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Daniels. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. And his pass incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so they went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Paul want to give up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Open man is Samuel, complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Daniels. He'll try to pick it up himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. To throw is Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, he gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field, and they find each other for the completion.
There's a short one pulled in by Simmett. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Ben Simmett, 33 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Matt Gay on for the extra point. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to get this out to the 25. Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
With a slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Come on.
From the gun, it's Shador.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though. 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Now he's going to step up and run.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, and now it's 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Here's Sanders.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 41.
The final shot before break. Daniels. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Bender.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
Fighting his way through contact.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball. My replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Now a handoff to Rodriguez. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Hello.
Now Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Rodriguez.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run. Here's Burton, the fullback. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line.
Not a lot of headway on that carry, but when you're dealing with a defensive line that can cover up your center, sometimes you got to think about getting out of that play. Not going to be a lot of space when that happens.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. They throw it out right, complete. Touchdown, Washington. Garrett Wilson from a yard out. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Here we go.
To throw is Sanders. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
We're not a fucking guard. If you want to do the same play, I'll do the same play.
A first down. To throw now. Here's Sanders. Finding Pickens for another catch. Touchdown. George Pickens. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd of the year. And the Cowboys have come back to make it a 2-point game. They'll try and run it with Blue. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the
I'll just shut the fuck up. I'll let you play your cringy defense. I'll play my cringy offense. Your cringy offense, I'll do my offense.
As the kicks away.
Oh, you play like a bitch every time, and I get mad every time because you play like a bitch. Look, the plays I have, you can even ask Bender, I make those plays. Those are plays I've learned to do. You just pick RPOs and run plays every fucking time. And then fucking change playbooks. I know every fucking pass in that offense isn't... I know every pass isn't in that offense isn't an RPO. You choose to pick all the RPOs and run plays. That's a user pick. And then so when you see coach suggestions, it's just run RPO.
Can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
So have you ever thought of going to formation?
Just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now a run with Rodriguez. And he's going to have a Commander's.
It's fine. I'll just let you. You're just playing offense. I'm just playing offense. We're just playing the game.
Throwing now is Daniels. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McCoy.
Hey, Bender.
And he's going to have another first down here.
When he played, did he only run RPOs?
Give him 11 yards and time at a new set of downs.
Adjustment.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They go play action. Daniels. This one into the hands of Burton. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
There's too many pass catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, there's too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. The slot man in motion right. Back to throw again. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Back to 60. Here we go. Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves.
Daniels going to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. And he will have a first down here before he gets banged down to the turf pretty hard. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Straight ahead is Hall. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Daniels. This ball nearly intercepted. Once in a season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. On play action, here's Shadur. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need.